Welcome. This video is going to go over the active loads in STARS. Easy enough, just hit the drop down loads and click on active loads. And you'll notice that you'll see these status, which is how active loads is categorized, is by the status, and then they're color coded so that they're easily distinguished between what kind of status they're in. Uh, not all not all statuses are listed here. You will also see a status called quote. So any quotes you've done for a particular that day that you're in active loads, you'll see. They come off of the board on the next day. So as soon as they're a day old, you don't see them anymore. And there's also a status for problem. So if you have loads that you've put into a problem status, they'll show up in your active loads until they're taken out of problem. The You'll also notice that the rate status is highlighted in yellow. Okay, so that is anytime there's a load that needs to have a rate to it. We want to, of course, make that stand out so that we get the customer quoted and back to them in a timely manner. And there's another highlighted row up here that you would see at times if something is an agent status, and an agent status a lot of times is used for a load that's coming up in the future. And of course you want it to remain on your active loads board, but yet you're not posting it right at the time, or you're not looking for capacity because it's a few days out. What it'll do is the agent load will be highlighted when it's 5 days out. So it's kind of a helpful reminder that you have a load, pending coming up in 5 days. The Other than that, there's a icon here at the very beginning with the magnifying glass. That's going to open up the load detail screen. So just by clicking on that, then you have your load number, the agency code that the load is assigned to, the status we've talked about, the freight bill, and this is a detail icon for looking into the customer. So you just click into that, and when you go to customer, you'll be able to see all their contacts, their sales history, and their load history. So a lot of useful information there. The date the shipment is scheduled to load. Then there's also a icon for linking to the shipper location. And we have an icon for the destination, the consignee information. And then we have delivery date. And then finally, we've got into some trailer information. So that's the kind of trailer. And you'll notice that this one is in bold, and that's because that's designated as an oversized load. So it kind of helpful to quickly determine what oversized loads you have. Truckload or LTL, the number of miles on the load, and the total revenue for the shipment. Any broker who's assigned to a load is there, and the driver is assigned to the load. And that's a pretty quick overview of what you see on active loads. Active loads is refreshed automatically, I think every 3 to 5 minutes, something like that. So you could have this just sitting on your desktop, and as new loads are booked or added, it would refresh and you would see those. But you can do a manual refresh as well by clicking the button here. And that's how active loads works. Thank you.